you YouTubers, KBook424 here, welcome back to another video. So today I am here with a very special guest. She's been on the channel all the time, so Sophie, say hello. Yes, she is here. So we're gonna be doing another challenge that I made up. I don't know if it's actually a trend going around, but I don't know, I just thought of it. So we're both gonna be trying I can't speak. We're both going to be trying to make thumbnails for each other, and by that I just mean like really random ones. Who knows, they might be used in a video, maybe not, who knows. But
maybe one day.
Maybe! But what's going to happen is, I'm going to send her a background of some random Roblox game, and then I'm gonna send her some characters to use in that background, and she can make up whatever the heck she wants with it. So it could literally be one character murdering a guy if she wants it to, or it could be two people making friends, you know? But we're just gonna see how it goes. So I already picked out my three little backgrounds. I'm gonna display them up here on the screen. Here's the background I used, and then here are the three characters that I'm going to send her. Isn't that just so nice?
Alright, I have all of the characters laid out for you.
Alright, I have sent it to you. Oh, that's gonna be very hard to edit.
Why?
Because you didn't put the green screen background.
Yeah, but it works. I've done it before. It's actually kind of easy.
Actually, it works a lot better with the green screen thingy. Do you know how to do that?
No, that's
why.
Oh. I love your characters.
Why, thank you.
So do I have to use all three, or can I just use two?
You have to use every single one.
Gosh.
Alright, so this is the background that she gave me that I'm going to use. Well, she actually sent me two, but I'm going to use this one because I think I have a pretty good idea on what I want to do. So I'm going to go with this background. I think it's going to work pretty well. And I'm going to go for like this kind of running for these two characters. I like the little soft person and that beautiful creature with the chill face. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what it's supposed to be, but that's okay.
Well, hey, we can work with it. Alright, so cut to the montage and voiceover of me doing things. Yes.
Woohoo!
I went ahead and started working on the background, and I was about to add in the characters, but it was at this moment that I realized that I forgot to get rid of the background. So I went to go do that. So I spent the next 10 minutes clearing the background. So after dealing with that whole mess, I decided to work on the character's outlines. So what I did here was made the character black, and then I colored them all white with a bucket tool just to make it easier on myself. Then right here, as you see me struggling with the fabulous looking Karen, I was trying to figure out how exactly I wanted to edit it around her. Then eventually I gave up and I just decided to just go ahead and touch it up myself instead of just stretching it out the whole time. So there's just me doing that for a good 10 minutes, which I obviously sped up. Then I started working on the preppy, so there was that too. And again, had the same problem, so then eventually I was just like, why don't I just bucket it all the way to make it easier on myself? And needless to say, I should have done that the whole time, so I'm gonna start doing that from now on, because look at how easy that made it. Then eventually I decided I wanted to work on some brightness, so I decided to do that. So then I worked on the brightness for both of the characters, and I think it turned out pretty good. Then eventually I started working on the faces, started working on Karen's face, making her look fabulous. And of course I was struggling on her face. And then as you see in this moment here, I realized that I did it on the wrong layer. So I was pretty upset about that, just a little bit. So then I decided to erase all of my progress, and then I just decided to work on the face yet again. And of course right here, I didn't really know how to shade very well, and I was like, you know what, that looks fine, I'll just do it like that. But then eventually I was like, nah, I want to change it because I just want to, because that's just not going to stick with me. So yay, I figured out the shading on that. And then on the preppy, I realized how much I hated little loose strands of hair, so of course I tried to fix that as much as I could, and I'm like, you know what, that works, it's fine, it'll work, I don't care anymore, I'm getting impatient. After a little while, I was like, you know what, I should probably work on the face, this looks good enough. So I tried making the little eyes, but then I'm like, nah, it doesn't look good, I'll just do it separately. So I tried making the second eye, and for you artists out there, you know how much of a struggle that is. I did one that was relatively close, I'm like, nah, good enough. There's a little shocked face. Nice, fabulous. So I decided to move it onto her, and then did the Karen's face, which was a lot easier to do. So then I tried figuring out what I wanted to do with her mouth, but then I was like, nah, maybe not. And of course, trying to figure out what I wanted her to do, and yeah, that didn't look very appropriate. So I got rid of that immediately. I kept on working on her face, and eventually I was starting to give up. But hey, I eventually figured out I wanted her to have a little side smile, and then hey, I figured it out, and I thought this looked really nice. So I wanted to do a bit of coloring for the inside of her mouth, and I'm gonna be honest, it looks pretty good, so I stuck with it. And eventually I wanted to add in a little bit of a chat, so I added a friendly little thing that I wanted her to say, got mad at the eye because I didn't know what I wanted it to look like. Then eventually I added a little chat for her, and then I wanted to add a little bit of, like, effect myself onto the thing, so I spent a few minutes trying to do that. Then eventually I was like, you know what, I think it's fine the way it is. So then I tried adding sweat onto her, because obviously if someone's running after you asking to give you their child, you'd be scared. So I added that little purple thing. I don't really know what to call it. Stress signal. I don't know what to call it. Eventually I saved the colors on her mouth because I thought they were really cool, since I wanted to use them for future things, you know? And yeah, that's what I have created. Alright, so we are back. On 3, we shall send each other the little thumbnails. Are you ready?
Okay.
Alright, 1, 2, 3. Oh, yours is so cute! I love it! I love it a lot.
I know, isn't it so cute? I like it. I like yours way more.
I think mine is alright. I feel like I could have done better. My character's mouth looks like something from BFD. Do you know what that is? Or BFDI?
No.
Ah! God, that hurts! Oh, God, I feel old. Yours is so adorable. I love the little- wait, I want to zoom in on that little love heart face. I love the little, like, crazy look.
Yeah, I love yours. Yours is so just good and so
I'm glad you like
detailed.
it. Alright.
Also, I don't know if that's a good idea, just because, like, I would have pretty much done the same thing you did. Like, have her chasing the other girl.
Like, give me
The only
the
difference
child.
would be, like, a knife. There would be a knife, and that's pretty much the only difference.
Good lord. There's the bacon. You all know what the bacon is. And then we have this little flower chick that I made earlier today because I just thought it was pretty. And then we have this little background from Bloxburg, because why not? Alright, on to what Sophisticated, or Sophie, however you want to call her, has suggested. Woohoo. Transition into that. You know, sick transition, me editing this. Do a cool
Wait, wait,
transition!
Wait, I want to do, like, the noises, and then you're gonna do, like, okay. Ready?
Alright, do the transition noises.
Ow, pow, pa-choo, pa-choo, wow, poo, poo, pow, pow.
Alright, so working on the next one, let's go. So, I already knew exactly what I wanted to do here, but you know me, I wanted to have fun with the characters, you know, have them walk around, give her little kisses, you know. Anyways, so I was going to add, you know, the little white background, but I wanted to figure out how to copy and paste. I didn't know how to do that, so I had to, just Google it, because I had no clue what I was doing. So that took a second. I did eventually figure it out though, so there's that, yay, good job for me, I'm learning stuff. So of course, as normal, I made her completely black and colored her white and then paint bucketed the whole thing, you know. And of course, did the same thing for the bacon, you know, as you do. But I made the mistake of trying to color while the other layer on top of it was on, so I kind of messed it up there for a sec, but I fixed it eventually. Now, time to work on the face like always, so yay. I was trying to figure out how to blend them together, and I figured it out. Yay, I'm getting smarter by the second. Not really. Then I had to get rid of the mouth, which, you can clearly see there. I don't know what other kind of, like, things to say for these things, but whatever. Then I decided, thank you, English, to work on their faces. I wanted her face to look mean. I couldn't figure out how on earth to get, like, a perfect circle, so I just used that tool right there. I don't know what it's called. I did make her eyes look bigger as well. You know, gotta make a smile for her, because I'm gonna give her an evil-ish smile. So, I got rid of some of her eyes to make it look like she was, you know, evil, you know? And hey, look, I'm using those colors from before. Isn't that so nice? Oh, wait, what am I doing? Oh, okay. I forgot what I was doing. Okay, I went back on it to go see what I was doing. So I wanted to resize the face, you know, do that, and then I was messing around for a good second, making her look like she was evil laughing. And yeah, I decided to color her face back in, because I messed up on that. Now I want to make him look sad. Beautiful. Of course I've changed that. So, gave him the exact same eyes, and, you know, did the same thing with his eyebrows. I tried to give him a little sad face, but I didn't really know what to do, until just now I was like, cool, that looks great. then I was thinking I need to add some tears, but I had to watch this little Facebook Live thingy, so we just stood there for a few more seconds, yet then it turned into an Instagram thing, which confused me, but whatever. Anyways, back to this. So, added some tears, and for her, I wanted to add, like, little devil horns in a little tail, because, she's being mean, and I wanted to give him, like, a little bit of a shadow, so I put that right there. Look at that. And, of course, adding a little chat for her, And I decided, why don't I just, like, blur the background, because that'll be fun. And it looks a lot nicer, and I feel like I should do that from now on. So, yeah. What am I doing now? Oh, yeah. Little effect on the end, and there you go. Beautiful. Pardon me.
Oh my god.
I'm dying. I got bronchitis. Alright, and we are back on 3. 1, 2, 7, 3. Aww, yours is so cute. Mine is the complete opposite.
It literally, oh my god. If you go side to side, they are the complete opposite.
They are so different, and I love it. Mine's literally the girl making fun of her. I mean, him. And then yours is like, oh my gosh, you're so cute. Oh, I love you. And then there's just death and destruction for mine.
Oh my god, they're both laughing at him. The only difference is mine is laughing at him in a good way. And yours is laughing at him in a bad way.
And one's looking away because they're embarrassed and the other one's sad.
Wait, how did you blur out the background, by the way?
Magic. Most things on this YouTube channel I keep a secret on how I do.
Yeah, but I know everything. But I know most things.
I give up to you, milady. Also, one thing that my friends will not live down is my singing video that they want me to do. I will never do it! Haha! You see, on that promise I made, I never said when I do it! So joke's on you. I don't have to.
But you have to do it at some point.
Yeah, they keep saying that, but that could be in 5 years, 20 years. Heck, I could be dead by then. I'm going to make sure that I'm dead before I make that video. Here are the characters that we're going to be using today. So we have this first character, which I like, and then the second one. And then here's our background from Adopt. Alrighty, time for the last one of this video. I was gonna say the day. This one, I didn't really have high hopes for this one because I didn't really know what to do for these two, but I decided to go with, you know how you go to some noobs or something, they're like, I'm famous, I'm a YouTuber, I'm better than you. Those things, I was doing like that kind of a video idea. Also, may I add, with these characters, I don't know why, but there were like so many pixels around them that I had to go over them like completely by hand if I would move. There we go. I don't know why I paused for so long, but like I was saying, I had to go over every little white part like individually so that it looked semi-neater. Also, for some reason, those little green screen bits that you can see, if you like look very closely, they wouldn't go away as much as I tried, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. So here I go again, dealing with the little white outline again, just kind of touching it up, making it look better. And then I kind of realized that I accidentally messed up the window as well. So I went around fixing that as well. I was wondering, this window looks very bright. No wonder. So, yay, there's that. I also decided to get rid of some of her hair on this side. I'll get to that in a sec. But I got rid of some of her hair on the side only because, like, most of it was green anyways. So I just wanted to get rid of that, make it look a bit nicer. If I will do that and make myself not look like an idiot. There we go. There it is. So, yay, there's that. I went quiet for a sec, my bad. So I was working on a bit of her hand to make her look a bit nicer and just work on the individual parts, like, on the inside of her hair. Then I had to blend. Yay, isn't that so fun? So, woohoo, did that for them. And guess what? I did it on the wrong layer again, but I'll realize that in a quick sec. I think at this point I just ignore it. Because it's like I did it so many times throughout the videos, or like these little like time-lapse things that at this point I just don't care. I don't feel like getting rid of it. I just leave it there. Unless in this one I realize that. I mean, we can just wait and see. Yep, I saw it. So I saw it, I didn't care, I just went with it. Anyways, so here's her little voice. Yay. I mean her face, not voice. I wanted to make her the character where she was dealing with the guy who was like, oh, I'm famous, so I wanted to give her like a bit of an eye roll kind of deal, but then I just changed her eyes to black. So, there's his mouth. well, I'm attempting to. I didn't know how to really make his mouth, I guess, but I figured it out. So I wanted to make it look like he was raising one eyebrow and then her just like meh, but I changed that later. And look at that, I'm using the same colors again, because I just like him. So I added on his little text until, of course, I got not impatient, but I just got rid of part of his eye. And so I decided to, add a bit of a chat bubble, and I wanted to add a little thought bubble for her, like, is he being serious? But then I decided, why not add this to my little chat bubble? So I added on like a little white thing behind it. So there's my creation. Are you ready to send the picture?
Yes.
Alright, on 3, 1, 2, 7. I love yours so much! It's so cute, I love it! I had no ideas for mine, so I was just like, how about people exposing other people who are like, yeah, I'm famous, I'm a YouTuber. I didn't really care much about this round that much, because I couldn't really think of anything, and also the green screen was messing up the background character for me, so there was that moment.
I also couldn't think of anything, to be honest, but, I managed.
Alrighty guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. I don't know how to end these things, so, yeah. Also, did you guys like my intro that I added in the beginning? I made it myself from scratch, and I'm very proud of it. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go now and help Sophisticated, that is quite sophisticated. And help Sophie with her little video. I don't think I've ever called you that before.
No, you've never. Ew.
Alright, bye, Sophisticated. No, I'm kidding.
Oh god. But do follow me at Sophisticated.
Yes.
Type it in the screen because no one will probably know how to spell it, to be honest.
That is true. Anyways,
Bye.
yeah, see you guys later.